insurance shopping and saved us 20% when we switched. Now the Gecko is saving us a call to the plumber.
Here was your problem.
Oh, my earring.
That said, I don't like the look of your pivot rod. And your credit strap is on its last legs. I brought some spare parts, so I'll go ahead and just take care of that for you. Toodaloo.
Hey, don't get lost down there.
Did you follow that?
Nope.
It feels good to dive into savings.
I don't know.
It feels good to Geico.
If you put your name on a vehicle, you're signing off on its quality. We don't take that lightly. We take an honest assessment of where we can be better. Quality takes thousands of Americans far away from any spotlight. But if you keep at it day after day, that spotlight finds you. And now Ford is #1 for initial quality among mainstream brands.
Do batters go bigger on bobblehead night? Gemini on Google Cloud toyed with the data and found that in 2025, their OPS jumped 86 points on their giveaway night. Combined slugging percentage boinged up by 73 points. And their strikeout rate contracted while barrel rate sprung over 13%. But that's nothing to get a big head about. Catch the game like never before.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great fucking day. Today is game 101 on the season, and it's also the series finale of this 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles, which we have won the first 2 games of. Series started on Monday night. We won on Monday night. Last night, got rained out. Played a doubleheader today. The first game was played earlier today, and that was a good game. Red Sox won that, so it's 15 in a row now. That is tied for the Red Sox record. If we could win tonight, that'd be the all-time winning streak by the Red Sox.
A 15th consecutive victory to tie the franchise record. Tonight, they played opponent with 16 straight wins. Been amazing. Dave O'Brien alongside this man, Will Middlebrooks, and also Jemai Webster in a couple of moments. And the way they got it done in game 1, we've seen this before throughout the winning streak. They got out of the gate like a rocket, 4 first-inning runs.
It's been tremendous how they've been able to keep this thing rolling, going for 16 straight. But you're right, got out of the gates hot and started with a Caleb Durbin 2-run single, and then Jared Duran comes up, 2-run triple to go on top of that. Sadom would later go deep there in the 4th inning. That'd be their 6th run of the game. But it's more of the same for Jake Bennett, just filling up the strike zone. He gave up 3 runs. Probably should have just been 2. There's that one pop-up that fell in the sun for Sadom. Then Araldis comes in to close this thing down. And once again, Chang just making a massive play to end the ballgame.
Yep.
It's been astonishing. The
80 years ago.
record has been tied. Eduardo Rivera, the big lefty, pitches
So we
to
tied
set
it.
the new
I don't care about
in
tying
12
records. I
minutes.
care about
The
breaking
Red Sox go
records.
for a 5th consecutive sweep. It's game 3 with Baltimore. Coming
So let's
up
break
next.
that record.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade.
But there's something special happening in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
And you stop laughing right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
But yeah, I'm pumped for tonight. I really want to win tonight.
Rated R, August 7th.
Searching for something new?
Starting lineups for tonight for the Baltimore Orioles. Leading off in left field is Taylor Ward. Batting second at first base is Pete Alonso. Batting third at shortstop is Gunnar Henderson. Batting fourth in right field is Tyler O'Neill. Batting fifth at third base is Christian Encarnacion. Batting sixth in right field is Dylan Beavers. Batting seventh at DH. Beavers in center field. Batting 7th at DH is Jonathan Rodriguez. Batting 8th at second base is Jackson Holliday. And batting 9th at catcher is Chadwick Tromp. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles is Kyle Bradish. He has a 3.61 ERA in 19 games played this season, 106 strikeouts and 107 in a third innings pitched. For the Boston Red Sox tonight, leading off at second base is Anthony Siegler. Batting second in center field is Ceddanne Rafaela. Batting third in right field is Wilyer Abreu. Batting fourth at first base is Wilson Contreras. Batting fifth at DH is Masataka Yoshida. Batting sixth at third base is Caleb Durbin. Batting seventh in left field is Jarren Duran. Batting eighth at shortstop is Andrew Monasterio. And batting ninth at catcher is Carlos Narvaez. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is Eduardo Rivera. He has a 2.89 ERA in 3 games played, 9 strikeouts, and 9 in the third innings pitched. So yeah, there was a chance that Ranger Suarez was going to be back tonight. There's also a chance that if we played last night that he was going to be back, but clearly it hasn't happened. So we'll see. We'll see Ranger Suarez hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon.
So the best thing to do right now is to look back at the beginning.
I think everybody's just enjoying the SoCal vibe and just having fun out here. So it was good to see the boys swinging today.
Oh, sweep here of the Angels.
That's our mentality. We just keep the momentum going, and the boys feel really good.
The Red Sox sweep Chicago. 3-2 pitch on the way. Ziegler swings and he clobbers one, tailing toward the pole. It is gone.
You can't ever count us out. You really can't.
9 straight for the Boston Red Sox.
The All-Star break has come and gone. You gotta come ready to play out of the break.
And swing to drive. Right field. He's crushed it over. You gotta be kidding me. And the Red Sox just cannot lose.
You don't want to say all that.
This is deep. Back it goes. Yes, sir. It's out of here. And it's 14 in a row, baby. The Red Sox win their 15th in a row to tie the all-time franchise record from 80 summers ago.
You cannot count this group out, indeed, going for their 6th consecutive sweep and 16 straight. It's Eduardo Rivera on the bump for the Red Sox, making another start for this group. We're back with first pitch in Game 2 with Dave and Will right after this.
Hello, I'm Ozempic. I'm other GLP-1s for type 2 diabetes.
And this is GLP-1 Trivia. Name the only GLP-1 for type 2 diabetes that is FDA approved to lower the risk of worsening chronic kidney disease and major cardiovascular events like stroke, heart attack, or death.
That's easy. It's Ozempic.
That's right!
Oh, honey! Daughter, son!
Hello, Mother.
I did it!
Well played. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas, gallbladder, or severe stomach problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with a sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
There's only one Ozempic.
Starbucks sweet cream, now in your home.
The key to being rich, it's knowing what counts. It's investing. A little inspiration. Our financial advisors help clients find their rich and build financial plans to help them get
Today's Scott Dixon's birthday.
Edward Jones.
Well, happy birthday to
Success
Scott Dixon.
starts when the right people surround you. They're the partners who share your dreams and the experts who know how to make them real. Find your people, find your win. That's the power of us. U.S. Bank, proud partner of the PLL and WLL.
Red Sox baseball on Nesson, brought to you by Nissan. Visit nissanusa.com or your local dealer. WB Mason, get free next day business delivery from your local hometown team. By Subaru of New England. Love, it's what makes Subaru Subaru. And powered by Salem 5, see what you can do with the power of 5 on your side. Make your move to Salem 5. Fans continue to arrive at Fenway Park, reveling in the accomplishment of this team. This extraordinary 15-game winning streak, going for 16 here in just a couple of moments. Left-hander Eduardo Rivera will get the start. And the Red Sox believe they can lengthen him out a little bit longer, Will, than he has been pitching.
Yeah, well, it's either going to be about the same, maybe a little bit more. And I think he was going to throw last night, but with the rain out, gave him an extra day of rest, so maybe they can push him just a little bit further.
Here's a look at the Oriole lineup presented by Xfinity. Ward will lead things off. 7 home runs. Alonso has 21. Christian Encarnacion Strand had a big game 1, and look what he's done in his career. 5 games, that's all, but 474. 3 home runs at Fenway. He homered earlier today.
Here's a Red Sox starting pitcher presented by Toyota. Eduardo Rivera's third start, 2.89 ERA, 64 pitches in each of those 2 starts, likely about the same. Then you start looking at his arsenal. Heavy four-seam usage, just a 136 batting average against that. Good slider to go with it to lefties, and changeups he'll show to right-handed batters.
Braxton won. I did not see that.
Defense presented by CarShield. Caleb Durbin over at third base. Monasterio and Siegler will play up the middle with Contreras at first base. In the outfield, left to right, Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu. And Narvaez will catch game 2 of this doubleheader.
Your umpires for tonight's game presented by M&T Bank. That's Rob Drake behind the plate. Jordan Baker's the crew chief. Shearwater at second base, and Austin Jones at third. We're available as telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. The weather forecast for tonight, we did have a rain shower moving right at the end of game 1. It actually tarped the field for a while.
Shower, monsoon, yeah, something like that. It came down hard for about 15 minutes, and it was gone.
Yeah, now you can't even tell it ever happened. 81, cloudy. That's the way it's going for the Red Sox right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
They are hot. Even the rain stays away.
All right.
In between doubleheaders.
Here we go.
Very long.
Off we go.
First pitch is upstairs for a ball. We're underway in game 2.
First pitch is ball 1.
Red Sox 20-2 since June 25th. Unbelievable. Fouled off by Ward. 251 hitter with 7 home runs.
Yeah, not the same amount of pop he had out in Anaheim, but he has been getting on base at a pretty high clip.
And a 1-1. Bounced up there. Rivera recalled from the Woo Sox on July 11th, his first career start that same day against the Mets. Held the Mets to 1 hit over 3 2/3, walked a couple. Now the 2-1.
It's fouled off 2-2.
Alonso on deck.
Seeing a lot of off-speed here early. First pitch of the game, four-seam fastball way out of the zone. Since then, 3 sliders in a row.
And fly to right along the line. Abreu makes the play and sets down Ward for the first out of the contest.
I guess that's the book with Ward. Go a lot of off-speed. That was a change-up.
All right, a lot to be out number 1.
Almost probably waiting for another slider. Got the change-up instead, but Willier covers a lot of ground out there and right.
First inning presented by Samuel Adams. Brings up Big Pete, 248, 21 homers. He's driven in 66. Alonso in game 1 made some noise. He had a couple of hits, a double and a single. And Gunnar Henderson will follow him.
1 count to Pete Alonso. That's ball 1.
Yankees dropped game 1 of their doubleheader to the Pirates today.
Sounds about right.
So the Red Sox are 3.5 games out out of second place, the 1-1. And when driven down the right field line, that'll find a home on the track and bounce into the stands for 2 bases. Big ground rule double for Pete Alonso. He's in a scoring position with 1 down.
Tell you what, he can go the other way with the best of them. And we were talking to Jim Palmer about him. He said, hey, he's not a pull hitter.
So base hit there for Pete Alonso. Ground rule double.
Arm out to right center. You see that middle four-seamer. A little late on it, probably because Rivera's thrown so many off-speed pitches so far in this game. But with that bat path, he can stay through it, still fire it to right.
Yeah, the bulk of his home runs have been right center, right field. Gunnar Henderson out to 24 with 17 homers. And Alonso at second. Henderson with an infield hit in the first inning of game 1. The first inning belonged to the Red Sox, getting 4 runs. They came out smoking. They sent 8 men to hit, had 5 hits. One of the big blows was that 2-run triple by Jarren Duran, who had 3 RBIs in game 1. Off the plate for a ball, 2-0.
Gunnar Henderson this year has struggled in a big way against left-handed pitching, but in game 1 of this series, he had 3 doubles to the backside, to left field, off left-handed pitching.
He takes a ball, 3-0. Rivera actually made his debut for the Red Sox back in April out of the bullpen. In the 6th inning, he retired 9 out of 10 Yankees. Trying to get back into this count, the 3-0. And walks him on 4 straight.
That's
so
ball 4.
At first and second for Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, this is kind of a scary guy to have up in this spot right now. The way he's been swinging the bat, much better. Balanced swing. He's been on time. A lot of hard contact. We'll make some pitches here.
Well, it certainly was true of Jake Bennett in game 1 today. It's true of Jake every time he pitches. He throws strikes, man. Gets ahead, strike 1. Didn't walk anybody today. 5 2/3. Nothing new for him.
Yeah, more of the same. Maybe a couple more runs than we've seen him give up. His last 6 starts, he hadn't given up more than 2 runs. He gave up 3 today, but one of those was a ball Cedon lost in the sun. Run scored on that. Another great performance.
O'Neill had an RBI double in the first game, went 1 for 4. Jake got the win. An historic W. "13 pitches, 5 strikes so far for the big lefty." Alonso at second, Henderson on at first. Check swing, little ground ball, that is foul.
That's close.
Man, when you've won 15 in a row, that goes foul.
When you have it, it hits the bag. Get a good look at it right here. I thought this was going to stay fair. It wasn't foul by much. Thank you, Jordan Baker.
1 ball and 1 strike on the former Red Sox, O'Neill.
Rivera's going to have to find that command of that 4-seam fastball. The slider just doesn't play as well if he's not commanding that pitch. He's got to find it.
Looking for a ground ball right at somebody here. On the count 2-2. All of New England buzzing over this winning streak.
And they should be.
This incredible turnaround by the Red Sox. When they're writing articles about you in the Wall Street Journal about this turnaround, you know it's something else. Check swing and downstairs, 3-2.
Oh my God. The broadcast started tripping. It's good now.
They lead off first and second, the 3-2.
Full count here.
Rivera. And a ground ball to third, up with a Durbin into
one
second.
and
there, and a bobble, and everybody Nobody's going to be safe.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
So didn't get there.
God damn it. I thought he got the first
Ziegler
out.
Lost the ball for a second. A hand up for Tracy. And let's see.
Well, I thought he beat
Nope.
the throw. It didn't have anything to do with if it was on the transfer or a bobble or whatever. I think he just beat the throw in general. Get a good look right here. Yeah, that hand just got to the bag right before the ball got to Ziegler's glove anyway. So that part of it didn't matter.
So the bases are loaded. And as you mentioned, Encarnacio Strand has been big time trouble. Seems to love hitting here at Fenway. And he'll look at a strike. Game number 1, he was their hitting star. He had 3 hits, including a home run.
He was a triple shy of the cycle in game 1 of this doubleheader.
0-1. Right through it on a changeup.
0-2.
Dylan Beavers, the center fielder, here for game 2 on deck. Alonso at third, Henderson at second, O'Neill at first. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Pulled the string and struck him out. 2 gone.
Really nice sequence. Backdoor slider. Change up down, change up down. He just kept looking for the fastball and did not get it. Swung right over the top of that. It's a big strikeout for the second out.
That's strike 3, out number 2.
So it brings up Beavers, 241, couple of home runs. Rivera trying to pitch out of this. The bases all jammed up. And that gets away. That's on top of the screen. A run will come in to score.
Well, the run comes in to score as the ball gets away. Wild pitch.
Yeah, there's just some command issues going on right now for Rivera. He's been all over the place here at the first.
I think this should be his only inning.
Runners move up to second and third. He's thrown 22 pitches well, only 11 strikes.
Yeah, that's tough, right? When you're going to somewhat of a bullpen game, you didn't need a long first inning.
A 1-0 to Beavers off the plate. So Henderson off third, O'Neill to second. And a strike. Got the slider in there. It looked like he was going to get out of the inning maybe unscathed at that big strikeout of a very tough hitter. Not a great changeup, but a wild pitch cost him. Slider again.
2-2.
Given that swing, he may fire it again.
Yeah, and I think that's also why he's going to be pretty frustrated with that wild pitch, just knowing he had the left-on-left matchup that he wanted.
Trying to hold him to 1 here in the first inning. And a 2-2. Line drive and a base hit.
That's a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs.
Scores. Here comes O'Neill. He will score. And here in game 2, it is the Orioles who come out firing. They lead at 3-0.
3-0 lead here.
Beavers with RBIs 15 and 16.
Well, that was the 4th slider he had seen in that at-bat. Right? He hadn't been much fastball command at all, so he's been going to that pitch. And these guys are starting to go up there and just look for off speed. He got a slider there over the plate, put a good swing on it. Left on left, didn't matter. He was looking for that pitch. He knew that was the one he could command.
And a call on the plate. So 3 runs in. And Jonathan Rodriguez will be the next hitter after Bailey gets back to that dugout. And Bayo's beginning to stretch and loosen. Sox were hoping Rivera could go a little deeper in the game.
Probably not.
Rodriguez, the DH tonight. He's the 7th batter in the top of the first. He'll foul that one away for strike 1.
There's plenty of guys down there that can cover innings, right? Bayo can give you some volume. Moran, Watson. They have Gamboa here as the 27th man for the doubleheader. So there's plenty of innings down there that can be covered, especially with the off day tomorrow.
Runner at first, 2 down. Rivera up to 28 pitches. Doesn't have 3 outs yet. See his numbers against Tampa Bay on Friday. Disappeared a bit, 1-2. Rodriguez 0 for 7.
What's up, Andy? How's it going?
With 4 strikeouts. One on and 2 out. 3-0 Baltimore. And Eduardo Rivera trying to escape this inning without any more damage. Beaver's a guy can't run. Jackson Holiday would hit next if given the opportunity. Carlos Narvaez behind the plate tonight for the Sox. Fouled off the end of the bat. And back to that change. No game tomorrow. Friday, Toronto is here. Friday night, by the way, is an Apple TV telecast.
Yeah, I will not be live for Friday night's game.
By the way, that's if you're looking for Will Middlebrooks, which, by the way, is a full-time job for some of us. Play the game hours before the game. Where's Brooksy? Where's Brooksy?
I'll always show up.
You're always
right when you need me.
Exactly right. Right in the nick of time. I don't know how you do it. And a 1-2. Off the plate. It's been a struggle.
Yeah, there's not much command. Just that slider, but there's been some really good swings on the slider just because these guys are starting to hunt that pitch.
Beavers with the lead at first, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? No. It's 3-2.
Well, in his last outing against Tampa, he needed 36 pitches to get through that first inning. So it's just 2 outings in a row. The first inning has been a big problem for him.
Some long at bats. This will be the 8th pitch to Rodriguez. Bayo continues to get ready. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and lined into left field. Duran backing up, leaping, can't get it. That's going to get by him. Here comes another run. Into second base goes Rodriguez, and that'll make it 4-0 Baltimore. It's exactly how the Red Sox.
4-0 game.
Yeah, that's a read we normally see Duran make. That was one of a teammate trying to pick up Rivera and try to make a play to get him out of this inning. But off the bat, he knows that ball's going to get to the wall, and he's got to check up and keep that run from scoring. Because if he just plays it off the wall, that run does not score. Just a little over-aggressive, trying to make something happen here for his pitcher.
So a long inning gets longer as Holiday wails away to 14 with 5 home runs. He's the 8th hitter in the first. They were just beginning to throw, not up on top of the rubber yet. There's Rodriguez, an RBI double at second. And a little roller foul. So the Red Sox in a 4-0 hole right away tonight in the nightcap.
And they had their hands full with Kyle Bradish. That's a really good arm. He's been throwing the ball really
Not
well
a good start.
lately. Wouldn't put it past this offense to score some runs, though.
Nope.
Here's the 0-2.
He pitched 38.
And Rodriguez with the lead off second base. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Chadwick Tromp, the catcher, on deck. He's the number 9 hitter in their lineup.
All right, let's get out of this inning here. It's taking too long.
And Rodriguez with the lead and a 2-2 from the lefty. Left that one downstairs for ball
Full
three.
count.
Rivera's already had 4 3-ball counts out of the first 8 hitters. It's 3-2. And a liner down the left field line, slicing, foul. There have been 3 hits and a walk and very costly wild pitch.
All right, let's get out of this inning now.
So they'll do
It's
it
taking
again on
far too
3-2.
long.
And a payoff pitch to Holiday. And he's going to walk it.
That's ball 4.
And that felt like an emotional challenge right here because this isn't close, Obi. This is off by 6-8 inches.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Boston has 1 challenge remaining.
Yeah, not a good challenge there.
Top of the first inning.
Who not?
Burton second.
Fucking come on.
So Rivera cannot escape the top of the first. Right here's it from the Fenway faithful. We'll take the break. 4-0 Baltimore.
This is a good one right here. The Padres. Little pinstripe unis. We would wear these every Thursday. When I kept it, I wanted to keep it all dirty. I always felt like if you didn't get dirty in a baseball game, you kind of didn't really play that day. So I had my pine tar there, a little dirt in the front side of it, but the brown and orange, really cool cleats. All the fans really enjoyed it as much as the players did.
To the bullpen, so an earlier than anticipated arrival for Bayo tonight as the bulk guy coming out of the pen.
Yeah, I really didn't think we would see him till the 3rd, maybe the 4th inning. Rivera just didn't have it tonight. Didn't have command of his fastball. That put him in some bad spots, and eventually the command of the off speed left him as well.
Well, Bayo has to be sharp right away because he inherits 2 base runners with 2 down. Here's Tromp fouling that one away. This is the first time since June 4th the Red Sox have allowed more than 2 runs in the first inning.
That was also against these guys.
So it's Rodriguez at second, Holiday at first. And that'll be popped up back out of play. Jumps in front 0-2 on Tromp, a 241 hitter. They have really thinned out a catcher. Their top 2 catchers have both wound up on the IL. Up started game 1, Tromp here in game 2.
Yeah, Bassiah would DH a good amount also. He was a big bat in their lineup.
Yeah. Dangerous bat. 0-2. Little topper. Here comes Durbin. He'll glove it. Fire and get it. And that'll retire the side. But Baltimore strikes for 4.
Well, finally ends the first inning there. Long first inning. But we head to the second inning and a 4-0 Orioles lead.
And Doug.
I'm glad we could all play today.
They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Do they, Doug?
Well, I say it. Limu, ball. Limu, ball me again. My bad. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a big-name free agent signing. The DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
Turn heads in the totally redesigned Subaru Outback. Dog tested, dog approved.
Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new Subaru Outback.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Sometimes help
is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Right now, at McDonald's, you can get a McChicken meal deal for $5 or a McDouble meal deal for $6. So there's something for everyone. Get more value with your meal.
Brought to you by Plymouth Rock. It goes Ziegler, Rafaela, Abreu, St. On, 281 in-game hitting streak, 5 extra base hits. Abreu will follow him, and then Contreras facing a right-hander, Kyle Bradish.
So the Orioles starting pitcher presented by WB Mason, Kyle Bradish, 6-9 with a 3.61 ERA. After a real slow start to this season, he's really dialed it in. 2.95 ERA over his last 12. Take a look at his arsenal. Really good sinker, generates a ton of ground balls. He'll throw both the slider and a curveball, get some swing and miss on that. The slider, take a look at that pitch. It's got a lot of side-to-side break.
The Orioles just agreed to a new 5-year contract with him through 2031. He's been solid. He certainly was his last time out against Kansas City in a 6-1 win. And Anthony Ziegler in against him. Red Sox need their good luck charm in Ziegler. A 19-6 when he starts. He's cooled off with the bat here.
Yeah, exactly. It's cooled off a little bit, but he brings the energy, no doubt about that.
Hitting 244, a couple of home runs. Right at the second baseman, Holiday. 1 up and 1 down.
Here's a look at the Orioles defense. Encarnacion Strand will be at third base. Henderson and Holiday will be up the middle with Alonso at first. In the outfield, left to right, Ward, Beavers, and O'Neill, and Chadwick Tromp will do the catching.
Cedon steps in, 283 with 9 home runs. Red Sox down 4-0 in the first. Cedon in game 1 would hit his 9th home run. He also had a base hit. He was 2 for 4. Muscled one out in the front row of the monster seats. Swinging a hot bat.
One thing this team has shown a lot is the ability to come back when they're down and just continue to fight. Need that again here tonight.
1-1 pitch. Shot toward right, well struck. O'Neill's backing up though. A lot of space out there for number 2. In front of Wilyer Abreu. So we check out tonight's home run odds presented by FanDuel. Wilyer now with 15. Wilson behind him at 22. Wilyer facing a right-hander tonight. You know he has just carved up lefties. Let's take pitch inside.
See that four-seamer from Bradish. It's got some natural cut to it, so it's not your normal straight four-seam fastball. If it starts middle in, it ends up into these lefties.
Bradish lost to the Red Sox on Chad Tracy's first game as interim manager on April 26th. Tracy got off to a really fine start. Two down, bases empty. As we mentioned, Chad's going to be inducted on his off day into the Blue Sox Hall of Fame. And that means a lot to him. He's spent a long time there, loves the city.
Yeah, very cool. Dr. Charles Steinberg going in as well. Saw him here.
Yes, Dr. Charles.
The other
So
day.
much the Red Sox.
Yeah, he's just a sweetheart.
Great.
So much in this game.
A lot. Did he hold up? No. He swung and missed. That's strike three. That'll retire the side. Red Sox dip 1, 2, 3 in the first.
All of your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder.
All right, headed to the second inning here.
Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, all new daily walk-offs, locking your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play, only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Surfside, second inning, 4-0 Baltimore. A rough start for the Red Sox pitching staff. We haven't said that very often.
It was 98. That two-seamer right there from Bayo. Okay.
They sent 9 men to hit the first inning, and they have a 4-0 lead. Bayo facing only one batter, and he got him. Eduardo Fuani's fly to right. And the 1-1 from Bayo. That's going to hit him. Ward will take his base, could not duck out of the way on that one. And they've got a base runner.
Just a sweeper here from Bayo that just slips right out of his hand. Got his shoulder first. Initially, I thought he just got his helmet, but I decided his shoulder and ricochet.
Brings up Pete Alonso, ripped a double first inning. He'll chop that one foul. He ran a score. Eventually on a wild pitch. So
Ryan Bayo's in the
traffic
pitch.
here early on.
Rivera was just the opener, but they were hoping to get a few innings out of him. But
That's where you want to get Brian Bayo back to who he is, his bread and butter. That sinker changeup combination, get the ball on the ground.
Foul away off himself. 2.
When he's going well, that's a lot of that, right? The two-seamer just disappearing down and in, and right-handed batters firing it off their feet, their ankles. Be a really good pitch for him when he's on. obviously he's been really good as a reliever. ERA under 1 in 5 games that he's pitched in. Look at that. Look at the walks to strikeouts. Just 3 walks to 27 strikeouts. Big difference.
Alonso, the Mets' all-time home run leader. 264 home runs with the Mets. Tried to hold up, and he did. Gunnar Henderson on deck. 1-2 on Alonso. Good foul.
As much as I like when the velocity is up for Brian Bayo and the fastball, a lot of times that means the velocity of the changeup is up as well. That was 89 miles an hour. It can tend to flatten out a little bit, not have as much depth below the zone for swing and miss, and can run into some hard contact.
Another appeal, no swing. 2-2. Ward with the lead at first, 2-2 home. Breaking ball liner and caught by Monasterio. Run back to first.
Win big with the Red Sox Foundation 50-50 raffle presented by Whoop. Buy tickets at redsox.com/5050 through the 8th inning of tonight's game for a chance to win half of the jackpot. See official rules for full details.
Gunnar Henderson on Monday hit 3 doubles to left field. Tough against the Red Sox in his career, 936 OPS since 2022. It's the 3rd best in the majors against the Red Sox. And Judge at the very top at about 1,000 OPS. 0-1. Hard hit. Sealer starts it. Monasterio on the first double play.
Double play there to get out of the inning. That'll bring us to the bottom of the second.
Check engine light on. There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler. Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts. For 25 years, they've pushed buttons.
Stop Jackson right now.
Pushed limits.
Give me a liter of cola.
Push their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Right now, at McDonald's, you can get a McChicken meal deal for $5 or a McDouble meal deal for $6. So there's something for everyone. Get more value with your meal deal.
We're all guilty of the old one-trip wonder. And while bundling groceries can be quite the handful, bundling with Geico can save you hundreds.
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico. Kieran, Boston in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Red Sox trailing the Orioles 4-0. Chasing down 16 straight here. An uphill climb tonight, but the Sox have experience over this stretch of rallying behind. One thing you all have pointed out in this streak is really the excellent baseball has coincided with Caleb Durbin's offense getting back to the player he expected to be. He sees the connection as well. We talked to him inside the clubhouse. He said it means everything to him. He's always wanted to remain the same guy in the clubhouse and on the field for this group. And on the field, it was lacking early on offensively, but now he's happy to be playing more of a consistent role in that aspect. Said it's awesome also to now walk around town in a city that cares so much. People have appreciated his turnaround.
Well, he's the kind of player people will react to, right? We talked about in the first game how much Dustin Pedroia is in him.
Yeah, just that dirt dog mentality, right? Anything it takes to win. It's good to see him get some results.
1-1 and Contreras hammered foul. Now, I'm not going to say there's ever been anything like the personality of Dustin Pedroia.
No, the total package that is Dustin Pedroia, you're never going to find. Like that's a one of one.
In my opinion, that's a Hall of Famer that you're talking about. But what this guy has done is able to flip his season completely around, is mirrored with the Red Sox.
So true, right? Just kind of grind through the tough times, come out on the other side of it.
1-2. Side nearly got him. 2-2. Contreras is 2 for 4 off Bradish. Both of those hits are home runs. Foul away.
Fastball's jumping out of Bradish's hand. That was 97. He's been consistently 96. It's feeling good on this warm summer night. They cool off a little bit for us, though.
A tad. With that shower that came in. High fly ball left center field. That carry, though. Beavers moving over. 1 down. Sends up Masataka Yoshida, who led off game 1. Worked out really well for the Red Sox. He singled to start the game. He was the first man to score when the Red Sox pounced for 4 in the opening inning. 1 for 3. 268, 4 home runs for Yoshida. The Yankees also playing a doubleheader today. They lost game 1 in extra innings to Pittsburgh. They're 0-0 in the 3rd inning tonight in the Bronx in game 2. And the 1-1 home to Masataka. Wraps that to the right side, to his right, Holiday. 2 gone, and Bradish has set down the first 5 Red Sox tonight. In front of Caleb Durbin. Just in case you didn't hear, and just in case you missed it, the Red Sox did win game 1 today. So they're riding a 15-game winning streak. They have tied the franchise all-time record set in 1946. And I still shake my head when I say that. It's just astonishing.
Absurd, right? Just to look at the aerial view of where they were and then just flipped a switch over the last month.
I've never seen a team do that quite like that.
Not many people have. Start talking about 1946.
Well, in any year, any team, anywhere, I've never heard of a team do that.
Right. You do hear of big winning streaks. They happen, right? But
you go from a team that had the worst record in the American League to this, where you have been coming into tonight, absolutely unbeatable. It's remarkable. You guys had a lot to do with it. Garrett Woodlike's been tremendous. Was again in game 1. Sealer coming up, contributing right away. Long list of heroes. 10 home runs for Caleb. And the 3-1. Duran would hit next, 2 down. Urban, a good game 1, had 2 hits. And he's on again. They'll take the walk with 2 down. Let's take a look at our high-performance player presented by GMC.
This is Chapman's save, tying Dennis Eckersley 9th all-time on the save list. And I can't discount that play. Just like in game 1, where he went up and stole that line drive. This is a ball smoked right at him. Short hop, turns, makes a nice one-hop throw to get him.
With Eck watching. So they are
Eck is here
on the all-time list, 2 of the best ever. One's in the Hall of Fame. The other should be going to the Hall of Fame. Duran, 192, 13 home runs, 3 RBIs in the first game. His 2-run triple in the first inning. It was huge in game 1.
If I'm not mistaken, if Chapman gets in the Hall of Fame, he would be the 5th Cuban-born player to get in. It's pretty neat.
Cuban Missile. You're right about Chen. I mean, it's back-to-back games. He can pick it, but he ended on an outstanding defensive play.
Yeah, I mean, he can pick it out there. It's not just the range. I mean, it's just the glove is sure-handedness. I mean, it's hit out. It doesn't matter how hard it is. He's making the play. It's been fun to watch.
And these are clutch plays.
Oh, yeah.
Under with 2 base runners, 2nd and 3rd in a 1-run game. Line drive, well hit.
Yeah, that's out, number 3.
To make the catch. That was hit on the button for out number 3.
Here's the pitch. Out of here! That's why they call it an anytime home run, guys. It can happen anytime. Rounding the bases, coming around, going low, going high. How are you? Best day of the week. What's up, Chris? Hey, Bob. How you doing? Round the 3rd. He's coming home. Woo!
He does this every time.
Every time.
New customers bet up to $5 for 5 days and get $1,000 in bet reset tokens.
We're all guilty of the old one-trip wonder. You all right there? And while bundling groceries can be quite a handful, bundling with Geico is a breeze.
Should we? Probably.
Plus, you can save hundreds when you combine your home and car insurance. Dear. Need a hand?
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
Lost and found. What's that? I can't find my new Air cap anywhere. You said it was a new Air cap? Lost and found. How can I help? Hey, it's Corbin Carroll. I had this 940 Apex. Can't find it. Performance special, the back, super lightweight. 940 Apex? Sounds sick. Quick black sweatband, matte back laser. Okay. Hold. Nah, man. Not saying it.
Some swing for the fences. Some advance for the bunt. No matter how you play the game, no matter how you make them moves, bring it home with Zoe. Someday starts today.
Pretty night at Fenway, 4-0 though. Baltimore has the lead to the 3rd inning, and Tyler O'Neill will lead things off against Brian Bale. O'Neill reached on a fielder's choice, scored a run in the 1st inning. He's only here for a brief time wearing a Red Sox uniform. We enjoyed him very much.
Up to strike.
Taking up the stairs for a ball.
We had to invest in some more gym equipment since he came over.
Like a new gym?
More weights.
The first thing he said was, look, I like the contract. I need more weights. Shoot that one toward the alley. That's going to drop
That gets down for a base hit.
Rafaela will cut it, but It's a base hit for O'Neill, and that's how the inning begins.
Tune in to Nesson on August 17th and 18th for coverage of the WEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon presented by Arbella Insurance.
And comes Strand next. He struck out the first inning. Baltimore with all 4 hits in the game to this point. This guy recalled from AAA on Thursday. Showed some power in his last 27 games at AAA, hit 9 home runs. He's flashing some here too.
He's got some big time pop. No doubt about that. Played a decent third base also this series.
0-2 on the way for Bayo.
1-2 count.
Tampa Bay and Toronto, they're in the 3rd inning of their night game. They're tied 1-1. Tampa Bay with a 2.5 game lead on the Yankees, 6 over the Red Sox coming into play tonight. And a foul tip and held. Good job by Narvaez. And another strikeout of that man, and 1 away.
Yeah, good sinker right there. It started in the zone, and watch the movement. This two-seamer is
His Beavers hit a 2-run single in the first against Rivera. He did not get 3 outs, only 2 outs in the first inning. So Bayo is an early call out of the bullpen. 4-0 Baltimore. And O'Neill the base runner. If you had to pick one moment during the winning streak, you'd say, it was my favorite.
Williard.
Yeah, Williard, of course.
The second game.
Yeah.
That homer to take the lead, that was electric.
Yeah, that was my favorite moment of this.
That was a sound at Fenway Park, you know. But you remember best moments in the history of this ballpark in their first strike.
There was a game, the last game in New York against the Mets, also, where Lindor boots that tailor-made double play ball, and that happens, and everybody just kind of looks around like, okay, here we go. It's happening again.
1-2. O'Neill with the lead. Contreras holding them there. Line drive and a base hit to right. O'Neill the second and puts on the brakes. So Beavers has his second hit, 2 for 2. And Rodriguez will be next. Let's check back in on Saturday, will you?
Yes, please. Chad Tracy said, I was fired up for the bat toss, but I was worried it was going to come into the dugout and take somebody out. But the boy is just getting so fired up. The Durbin reaction is my favorite one.
And Ziegler, too, coming out, flexing like that. Magical. Absolutely magical. Rodriguez with a run-scoring double in the first inning. First and second for Baltimore. Continue to put a lot of men on base here tonight. Bayo looking for another ground ball. He's already gotten a double play tonight. And drops in a strike with a little cutter. 0-2. O'Neill at second, Beavers at first. Off the plate. 1-2. Sox soon enough are heading back to the West Coast.
For a third time. Those airline miles, huh?
Unfortunately, nobody gets them on a charter.
I wish.
And he got it.
That's strike 3 out, number 2.
There were 3 outs. Struck him out, 2 gone.
Bayo. Oh, Bayo.
Good cutter. He threw a couple good cutters. That one actually backed up a little bit on him, trying to go down and away. It stayed middle, but had a little more depth to it, so he got away with it. And yes, they still play 3 outs here this show.
They do play 3 outs in baseball, yeah.
Jackson Holly walked in the first inning. So Bryant trying to pitch out of a mini jam. Gets ahead. From 98.
Yeah, the sinker looks good. That's 3 or 4 98s. We've seen several 96, 97s. That's why when he went the 4-seamer to Beavers trying to go above the zone, threw it over the middle, gave up a hit on it. Stick with that sinker. It's nasty tonight.
0-1. Missed with that. Holiday, the #1 overall pick by the Orioles in the 2022 June draft. He's had some injury issues, but he has not emerged as the superstar they were hoping yet. And in for strike, 98 again. Comes from a great baseball family.
Played against his dad. About the biggest forearms you've ever seen.
Strong guy.
Like a lumberjack.
Yep, 1-2. And in there, strike 3 back in 97. He strikes out 3 in the inning, 2 left.
All right. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 3rd inning here.
KFC, the sequel you've craved, is here. The Colonel's famous popcorn chicken has returned. Spoiler alert, no piece survives. Popcorn chicken is back at KFC. Get a bucket for just $10. Get popcorn.
We're all guilty of the old one kid, one. And while bundling groceries can be quite the handful, bundling with Geico can save you hundreds.
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a big-name free agent signing. The DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
Now more than ever, America needs a laugh.
This guy's kind of cute. Hey, little guy.
Idiots. On other 70, these troopers.
This is the second time you tried to kill Farva in a week.
Reporting for duty.
No new info on the guy who did it.
Oh, so it couldn't have been a woman?
Sexist.
Not sexist.
Women can be criminals.
You ever see Ocean's 8?
Enough.
Super Troopers 3, rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
You know, when it comes to gambling, easy can be a problem. You can learn more at maproblemgamblinghelpline.org. Well, Middlebrooks, Dave O'Brien, Jemai Webster, 4-0 the Orioles here as the Red Sox ride a 15-game winning streak. Going to be a change here. That is Cole Cowser going out toward Beavers in center field. He's going to take over there. So O'Neill's going to be...
Beavers coming out?
I was watching him run the bases, and he wasn't running very hard at all. He wasn't limping, but, you know, he didn't go to third on that single in the gap. He hit a ball in the gap himself. I thought he might try to push it to get 2 because he runs well, and he was barely running out of the box. So something's...
Fucking Rivera's #1 on trending in the U.S. right now.
Tyler O'Neill with single, and he's also scored a run now out of the ball game. Cows are in center, Beavers and right. And Monasterio will lead things off here in the third inning. We said it at the beginning of the telecast that the man they're facing tonight, the Sox are taking on right-hander Kyle Bradish, is a tough one. 2.95 ERA his last 12 starts.
He's been solid for a couple of years now, putting up legit numbers. You see the stuff, the fastball jumps, the slider, the curveball have a ton of break, throw strikes.
Sox don't have a hit yet. Yeah, he finished 4th in the American League Cy Young voting in 2023 before elbow reconstruction surgery 2 years ago. So he has been a quality pitcher. Narvaez on deck and a 1-2 to Monasterio. Red Sox with the victory earlier today. They're now 23-27 at home, so closing in on 500 here at Fenway. After what was a rough start, to put it mildly. They flipped that script, the 1-2. Now miss inside. Sox need a couple of base runners.
Just a little traffic, right? Put a little pressure on. Some things change. Bradish is pretty comfortable out there right now.
He'll deal a 2-2 here. Fly to the corner. Ward backing up. We'll play it off the green.
There you go. That's a base hit for Andrew Monasterio. He'll get in there at second. He's out.
One down.
Jesus Christ.
That was one of those, he hits it hard and you're thinking, if he fields it clean, stay at first. Right? In this game, but just, we're telling you, no base runners. I mean, bare hands it, makes a good throw in. He was out by a lot. That's one of those, you're not the tie and run, right? You're not trying to get in a scoring position late in the game. The Red Sox need base runners. He knows it. He knows it.
Came off the bag anyway. Well played by Ward there. Base hit out 7-4 and brings up Narvaez. And a strike. Carlos right at 200 with 3 home runs. And Ziegler on deck. 0-2. And we packed in for the nightcap. 35,000 for game 1.
Pretty quiet right now. Find a way to wake these guys up. Give them something to cheer for.
Crowds have been spectacular here.
They have been phenomenal.
And noisy, into it, on top of it. And he did not swing. On the slider, 1-2. Harvey, as he always does, points. Like, check it. You never see a hitter do that, really. Catcher does it. Swinging a high fly to right center. Taking off Kowser to run that down. Hit pretty well, but for out number 2. Top of the order in Ziegler. You use the term comfortable for Bradish. I think it's accurate.
Yeah, I mean, he knows he's able to get ahead because Sox hitters just have been pretty patient trying to see some pitches, mainly because they're down 4, right? You need base runners, and he just continues to get ahead.
Ziegler 0 for 1. He's grounded out to second. The Sox down 4-0, but early. If they can recover and win this game, the Red Sox would sweep 5 consecutive series of 3 or more games for the first time in club history. talking a lot of history lately. And the good kind. What to do, though, tonight. The way this club has been playing, you put nothing past them. Sadon on deck. Here's the 1-1. Sox finally got their first hit on a Monasterio single off the wall, but he was thrown out by the left fielder Ward. And the 2-1 from Bradish. Zipped in there at 95, 2-2. Bradish from the stretch. Here's his 43rd pitch. A swing and a miss to put him away. Drop up and throwing gets him to retire the side.
That's the end of the third inning. We head to the fourth inning here. Been pretty disappointing so far.
You stop laughing right now. Push limits. Give me a liter of cola. And push their luck. You boys like Mexico! But it's never too late.
We need this win.
A little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Right now, at McDonald's, you can get a McChicken meal deal for $5 or a McDouble meal deal for $6. So there's something for everyone. Get more value with your meal deal.
We're all guilty of the old one-trip wonder. And while bundling groceries can be quite the handful, bundling with Geico could save you hundreds.
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen a header bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Take on the Blue Jays Friday through Sunday at Fenway. Don't miss your chance to catch all the action. Get your tickets now at redsox.com/tickets.
Bayo back at it. 4-0 Baltimore, fourth inning. They got them all in the opening frame against Eduardo Rivera. Chadwick Tromp 0 for 1. And that's the top of the order. Ward and Alonso. Tyler O'Neill had to leave the game, the right fielder, because of some injury or whatever. We're not completely sure what. He had a couple of at-bats. T.O. had a base hit. Eventually came out. Here's the 2-0 pitch to the number 9 hitter. And he falls by ball 3.
Yeah, this was the first batter Bayo had not thrown a first pitch strike to. He was 9 for 9 coming into this at bat, which is a big deal for him. Getting ahead, then he can get nasty.
In for a strike. The Sox have 1 hit, Baltimore 5. And a 3-1 to Trump. Line foul. That's it. And the payoff pitch from Bale. Sox won Monday's game 6-5. They entered the bottom of the second inning and the sixth inning and the seventh inning trailing each time. Come from behind in 6 of the 15 during the winning streak. Nothing quite like this. Early enough.
Yeah, this will be something because it's been very one-sided to this point. Bayo's throwing the ball well, but obviously that 4 spot they're able to put up in the first. Real tone setter with the way Bradish is throwing the ball.
And the 3-2 to Trump. Is being pesky here. Red Sox a major league best 22-5 in their last 27 games going into today's doubleheader, and they picked off the first one. Here's the 3-2. And got him. Came all the way back from 3-0 and struck him out. One gone.
Such a good sequence, right? All those two-seamers, right? And the hitter's eyes get used to seeing that two-seam movement. He goes to the 4-seam there. You see that swing, looking for it to come back to the inner half, and it just kept working away from him on that plane and angle away to that outer edge. That's a good pitch.
9-pitch at bat brings up Ward, top of the order. Foul that one away. He's hit by a pitch against Bayo in second, and he's also flying to right. Red Sox now 4 games over.
What is the score of the Cubs? The Cubs game?
After the victory today, and in for strike to make it 0-2.
The Cubs are playing the Tigers, if I'm not mistaken. And
closing in on the Yankees.
That game just got underway. So it's a scoreless tie. Oh, we know the Cubs just took a 1-0 lead. Cubs took a 1-0 lead.
More traffic here for the Orioles.
So yeah, 1-0 Cubs.
Taylor Ward can swing it, right? 0-2 sinker, but I mean this is a mistake. You're not trying to throw this over the plate. He's trying to.
Seiya Suzuki had a home
start
run.
Off the plate, maybe run it back to the corner. That one starts on the plate, runs back over the middle, finds some hard contact.
Speed Alonso's ripped a double and also lined out hard to short. 249 with 21 home runs for the Polar Bear.
Even his outs in this series have been loud contact. He had some good swings on pitches.
Yep. Very, very dangerous hitter. He's the man who hit the rocket shot that ended game 1. And Shane made a terrific play. Outstanding play.
1-0-2 off the bat, 2 steps to his right, game over. Heck of a play.
And the 0-2 for Bayo. Alonso, since making his major league debut in 19, leads the majors in games played, RBIs, and he's 3rd in homers.
Yeah, he posts. He obviously produces on top of that, but he's out there every day.
The feeling he wanted to stay with the Mets. They let him walk. Wound up in Baltimore. Well, he's done exactly what they thought and hoped he would do. As you said, playing every day. And a 2-2 from Bayo. He's running full.
I've seen this from Bayo for a couple years where he gets ahead 0-2 and then he'll run it full trying to get that strikeout, that swing and miss pitch. Just a little too far off the plate not to get swings.
Runner goes, and he walked him. Throw down to second, but it didn't matter. It's ball 4. So Alonso will take his base, and some trouble brewing here.
Catcher's challenging the ball call.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like I got every bit of the strike zone. I thought I was losing my mind. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Sure did. ABS powered by T-Mobile. And so that is a strikeout.
Oh, wow. It's a successful challenge.
Sometimes when catchers stand up to throw the ball down to second base, the umpire loses sight of the strike zone. That's probably what happened on that one.
Does wind up a stolen base. We've got a man in scoring position. 2 down for Henderson, who has drawn a walk and hit into double play. Go back to that last pitch.
Yeah, watch Narby. Sees the runner go, kind of starts to stand up right there in front of the vision of the home plate umpire, Rob Drake. Just blocked his vision just a little. You see Bayo pointing in there like, hey, take a look at that.
Fouled away down the left field line. 1-2. Boy, he's back to throwing 98. A little bit of anger there. Got a man at second.
And even at 98, that two-seamer still has some good action to it. That was a four-seamer there, though.
Bayo eyeing a K. And instead, he's going to drill him. Hit by pitch. That'll put him on at first and second. Second man he's hit tonight. Couple of base runners. And nothing easy tonight for the Red Sox pitching staff.
0-2 count. He's trying to front hit two-seamer, and it just keeps it in his hand just a little too long. Yanks it right into the leg of Gunnar Henderson.
So Kaiser will bat for the first time since he entered the fray as a defensive replacement for Tyler O'Neill. Base runners in every inning for the Orioles. Red Sox are down to 1 mound visit, by the way. Just 1.
That's wild.
Whatever you got to say, just yell it from the dugout.
No kidding. Get your megaphone.
Hey! Hey, throw a slider!
Has hit 8 home runs. Pop it up, foul ground, ranging over Durbin, still on the move, but it's out of his range. Strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits for the Orioles. Nothing across on just 1 hit for the Sox so far. The 15-game winning streak on the line. One ball and strike. Two men aboard, 2 down. And just off the plate with a sinker. 2-1.
Bayo got to almost 60 pitches here pretty quick, running some deep counts.
And here comes his 59th. And inside for another ball. 3-1.
You understand that being careful with some of these guys that have some pop in their lineup and trying to keep these guys at 4. Just give the offense a chance.
Ward at second, Henderson at first. And he puts him on. Ball 4, bases loaded. This has been a grind.
Not enjoying this.
Coming up. Done damage in the series. Not tonight. He struck out each time. 0 for 2. But there's no place to put him. In the inning, 2 walks, a hit, and a hit batsman.
Yeah, this would be pitch 27 this inning.
And the first one. In for a strike. guy at the moment hitting .429 with 2 home runs, both in this series. A little flare to center field, but there's Cedon to make the catch. They're gonna lead
And that's on number 3.
4-0 Baltimore.
Still a 4-0 game as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Right now, at McDonald's, you can get a McChicken meal deal for $5 or a McDouble meal deal for $6. So there's something for everyone. Get more value with your meal deal.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
At Allstate, what's important to you is important to us. And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
If you stop laughing right now,
pushed limits,
give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
sometimes help is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Inaugural Venezuelan celebration at Fenway. Fans sporting exclusive Red Sox Venezuela soccer jerseys and a lot more. Red Sox honoring on the field with more than $300,000 raised by the Red Sox ownership, players, Red Sox Foundation, corporate partners, and fans in support of earthquake relief in Venezuela. Fans can continue to support through July 31 at redsoxfoundation.org/relief. And very emotional moment there for the 5 Red Sox Venezuelan players led by Wilson Contreras.
The support for Venezuela here in Boston has been unbelievable. And they were out on Jersey Street taking donations and people giving money to help out.
Tight at the elbow of Cedon, who's overall to fly to right. And the emotions, of course, pouring out of these guys. And your heart breaks for them. But this was a very sweet moment earlier tonight on the field. Check of over $300,000. Rafael and Abreu Contreras due up. Trying to dig in on Kyle Bradish. He's been tough so far. He's allowed 1 hit through 3 innings. Stayed on a 9-game hitting streak. 1-2-1.
It was borderline there. That might have been a tick low, but down to 1 challenge. You're not going to use that here in the 4th. Base is empty.
Pop foul, that'll make the seats. Two and 2 on the All-Star. Abreu on deck. Red Sox trying to rally against 6-9 Kyle Bradish. Wrapped to short. Henderson will handle that. We're on number 1.
On number 1.
Toss it down to Jemai.
Well, Dave, I was talking with hitting coach John Soteropoulos about another proud Venezuelan, talking about Wilyer Abreu and the homestand that he was able to have. He said you see it in the cages with Wilyer. His training swings have been a lead indicator to what he's done in games. Soteropoulos says his cage work has been really good. Couple that with his ability to have runs of being scorching hot. And that's what we've seen from him recently, leading to his first career League Player of the Week honor. But he says Abreu all season has shown consistency in his training. It was just a matter of time before the results have shown up on the field. His focus doesn't change. He's swinging at the right pitches, and he's on time right now.
On time. A gold medal with Team Venezuela in 2026. The recent World Baseball Classic had some huge hits. Dig into that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I wonder if they still give. They used to give watches for American League Player of the Week?
I don't know what they give anymore.
Probably
But I
nothing.
do remember that. Nice little memento there. That'll be in there for a strike.
A little watch. As
Yeah, Willie Abreu was player of the week for the AL.
Got 2 in 2013.
One on each arm.
Yeah, I wear those to Publix down in Florida when you go out and get some fruit for the girls.
Yeah, excuse me. Mind if I reach for that cucumber? Oh, you see my watch. Ez swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 up and 2 down.
Yes, sir. Why are you wearing 2 watches?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they gave you.
Really big ring.
I didn't know that they gave you a watch when you would win Player of the Week.
Just out to grab a
What about the players who just won it all the time? Like,
it's a World Series
you know, the
ring,
best
yeah.
players.
Yeah, got one of those. A couple of Player of the Week watches.
Had some really cool teammates. He got me a ring. Right, Big Poppy. Thanks, Big Poppy.
We all said that, right? All said that.
Been saying that for years.
More than once. Wilson will take a strike. Contreras 0 for 1, a fly to center. Sox in search of just their second hit tonight against Bradish. Wilson another good one earlier today at 2 hits. The Red Sox win, went 2 for 4. Stroke that one into the gap, and that's going to fall.
That's down for a base hit. Wilson Contreras had the ground rule double.
Off into the stands. So he winds up with a double. And crushed that one.
Yeah, that was smoked right there. That was 109 off the bat. 18th double of the season. First off, this is a bullet, right? This is hammered. But I want you to watch Contreras as he comes around first base. It's a 4-0 game. Watch this. Boys, let's go. Let's go. It's go time right now. I'm trying to fire him up. I love that. That's what he brings to this ball club every single day.
He's the heartbeat. Yoshida trying to pick him up. And a base hit to left.
Here you go, Massa. Contreras coming home. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now it's getting fun.
Massa with his 19th RBI. Makes it 4-1.
I'm telling you, don't put it past these guys. They'll do something special. They've done it a lot here over the last 3 weeks or so. Good piece of hitting right there by Massa, left side wide open. They're not even going to take the shot of trying to throw Contreras out because they don't want Massa to move up to second base with the lead that they have.
Red Sox getting this big crowd behind them. Here's Caleb Durbin. Trying to hold up. We'll walk in the second. Yeah, here comes Fenway.
They were just waiting for something. We were too.
Nears Fenway.
Who popped up, had a hat, but fouled back out of play, 1-1.
Yeah, he got a hanger right there. That slider just sat there for him. Didn't quite come down. It's one of those sliders, you see it out of the hand as a hitter. You're waiting for it to get a little bit more depth to it, and it just stays up.
You better
Swings
shoot.
right under it. Pitches out front.
One on, 2 out, a run in. Contreras so often the igniter.
Every day it seems. I mean, even if he's not getting hits, which he has been, he's been on fire here in July.
And Bradish from the set. Gets a ground ball to Henderson. He'll lunge for that and get it. Side retired. Red Sox finally break through, 4-1 ball club.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. What's out, Blockbuster trade or a big name free agent signing, the DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
We'll have a shredded pepperoni and toasted cheese.
With the pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars, we can finally eat like Spider-Man.
The pepperoni pizza for $8.99. See Spider-Man brand new day. Pizza, pizza.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Nice work, you two. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Behind every DIY
There's more help than you think.
Sometimes help is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
what are you working on?
There, Andrew's on the move. He cuts inside. He's heading towards the box. He shoots.
when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Gibbs, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for
5 powered by Salem 5 Bank. Red Sox are down 4-1, but they're on the scoreboard at last. First time back-to-back hits. Contreras starts it. Masataka drives him in.
They're creeping back. Kind of wanted one more big swing. I didn't get one more maybe, but it's okay. It's a fifth. Just got to hold him here.
He was a swing and a miss on a cutter. He's singled twice, and in the first inning drove in a couple of runs. Eduardo Rivera got the start really labored. Did not survive the first. 2/3, 4 runs, 3 hits. Bayo has not allowed a run since he entered, with 2 down in the first. And a 2-1. Fly ball left field, routine play for Durant. And that'll be our number 1.
Pitching Arsenal presented by your New England area Audi dealers. Velo there, up about 1.5 miles on the sinker, 2 miles an hour on the 4-seamer. Now with that, the changeup velocity also up almost 2 miles an hour. That's why he's only got 1 swing and miss on that today, but the fastball's been looking pretty good.
Sends up the DH tonight. Jonathan Rodriguez had an RBI double in the first, struck out his last time up. And strike to him. Velocity sitting there 96, 97, 98.
He's fresh. Hadn't thrown in a while.
This will be his 68th pitch. When the base is empty. Tomorrow, day off. Toronto here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those start times are 7:15, 4:10, and 1:35. Ending the longest homestand of the year. A little looper in the right field. It's a big hit. Rodriguez his second knock. He is 2 for 3. Green Monster seats and a private Fenway Park tour. Enter the Fenway Park Your Race Sweepstakes presented by Plymouth Rock at PlymouthRock.com/Nesson. No purchase necessary.
Those got to be the best seats in baseball, right?
Hard to beat, man.
Top of the Monster. If you've never been up there before, go, because it is an awesome view.
Lou and I get to do 1 game out there a year. We've already done it this year, and we never want to leave. Like on a night like tonight, it's spectacular. Of course, Chef Ron always pays us a visit out there, too.
Just one visit?
Ground ball. Here comes Siegler. Flips to second. One on exterior. And got him.
Got the double play. Nice.
Side retired here in the 5th.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
A web of shredded pepperoni and toasted cheese.
Those pepperoni pieces from Little Caesars, we can finally eat like Spider-Man.
The pepperoni pizza for $8.99. See Spider-Man brand new day.
Pizza, pizza.
Protecting what you care about is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. That's why we have a plan to protect just about anything, like this car and this awesome bike, this golf cart. It's protected. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
Stop laughing right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Can you add sweet and sour sauce, please? My girlfriend will smack me and she doesn't get it. Don't hit him. Leave him alone. Would you like to round up 5 cents for make it $20?
Absolutely not.
No? Alright. Hey, fuck them kids, right?
You want coffee? Yeah.
The Red Sox is Beth Israel
vanilla
Deaconess
cold
Medical
foam, please.
Center. They're advancing medicine with breakthroughs in research, nationally ranked specialty care,
What else can I
and
get you?
innovative treatments. You can learn more
Do you like your
at
job?
BIDMC.org. The Little Wings gave O'Brien, Jamal Webster. Lovely night here at Fenway. Red Sox are being forced to rally if they're going to have the record all
Big
to
arch meal
themselves
with
of
a medium
60
fry.
consecutive wins. They started to do it last inning.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Can I please get
With a
a
double
6-piece
single
chicken
and a
tender
run last
with
against
a Dr.
Bryan.
Pepper and a medium Sprite with some ranch and buffalo?
0 for 1.
You're fucking with me.
Moving again. It's a good number.
Gobble, 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 good. Morning, and thank you for the tester. Sorry, my name is Liam.
His name fits on the back of that jersey a little better than mine did.
2-0. Duran, Monasterio, Narvaez hits the bottom third against the right-hander. And Hiller with a strike. Red Sox 3 hits, Baltimore 7.
Velocity's gone down a little bit here for Bradish. We got him help out.
Big fly would be just fine. Foul off. Duran's at 13.
Haven't been getting a ton of hits here lately. Average to tell you that, but he's still been driving runs in. Driven in 13 this month. He's tied for third in the AL. Tied with Wilson Contreras.
Two and two on Jaron Duran. Got a piece of it. Red Sox playing their 101st game of the season here tonight. So it's not a marathon anymore, not the rest of the way, that's for sure. Here's the 2-2. And a good take. And a full count. So far has walked only Caleb Durbin. Stereo on deck. Yankees Pirates are 0-0. They're in the 7th. Tampa Bay Toronto 1-1 in the 6th. And a ground ball to Hopper to Holiday.
And that's out number 1.
First out. So 1 gone in the Red Sox 5th.
Kid Nation, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, official youth fan club of the Boston Red Sox. Members get a free kids ticket to the 2026 season. Join today at redsox.com/kidnation.
Monasterio with a shot to left field in his last at bat. Tried to extend that into a double. He was thrown out by Ward, the left fielder. He had a lot of extra base hits lately.
Mona's been swinging it during this stretch as well. He's hitting about 330 coming into this one over the win streak.
It was a 5-game hitting streak. Over that span, he has 4 doubles, a triple, and a home.
Oh,
Tag this one to the wall.
that's going to get off the wall for a double.
And he's got a boy. Wisely decided to go back.
Boy, the brakes do work.
The brakes do work.
I mean, as many doubles as he's been hitting, he's trying to get more. Taylor Ward out there smiling. Thought he was going to get a chance to throw him out again, but another really good swing and hard contact from Andrew Monasterio. Putting some dents in that green out there, isn't he?
And a sign that the Red Sox mean to mount a comeback here tonight. His last couple of innings, they have 3 hits. Narvaez 0 for 1 with a fly to center. (4-1) in the last half of the 5th inning. Otis Chapman relaxing. He did work in game 1, picked up another save. He tied the great Dennis Eckersley for 9th on the all-time saves list. On a stereo to base runner with 1 down. Slider got by him 0-2. And the 0-2 for Bradish. One and 2 on Narvaez. Well off the plate.
The command of the slider really hasn't been great today for Bradish. Normally, big time out pitch for him. His fastball's been pretty good today, though, both the 2-seamer and the 4-seamer.
Red Sox, the talk of the sports world with this winning streak, which has them not only back to relevancy, right now sitting in a playoff spot with this astonishing run, which has reached 15 in a row with a win earlier today. Trying to rally here tonight in game 2. There's a 2-2 on the way. And he couldn't contain himself. He swings and misses. That is strike 3.
Strike 3.
Top of the order. And Siegler next.
Back to the slider there. Hasn't been as effective, like I told you, but that's just his 4th swing and miss on that pitch today. That was a good one there in that 2-2 count.
Anthony tonight is grounded out to second and struck out. Batting average has tumbled into the 230s now, 239. Needs another hot run.
Does not look as comfortable at the plate. See some uncomfortable swings like that one right there, where he's kind of in between, right? Late on fastballs, out front on the breaking balls, trying to cover everything. You got to pick one or the other, at least until you get the 2 strikes.
Monasterio inching off first with 2 gone. For Bradish, number 77, his next pitch.
That's the thing, you know, you get up to the big leagues, you spend a month here, have some success, all of a sudden there's a little more of a book on you, right? Teams start to realize what you're good at, where your deficiencies are. You're starting to see Seagull get a lot of off-speed, a lot of spin here lately. Sliders and curveballs.
The book makes a very fast trip to the printer, too.
It does. It's running quick.
Does not take long. So he has to adjust. For Bradish, a 1-2 on the way. And a ground ball right to the second baseman, Holiday.
And that's on number 3. That'll bring us to the 6th inning. Orioles up 4-1. Trying to extend this winning streak to 16 games.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
A web of shredded pepperoni and toasted cheese.
Those pepperoni pieces from Little Caesars, we can finally eat like spicy.
The pepperoni pizza for $8.99. See Spider-Man brand new day.
Pizza, pizza.
Tester! At Allstate, what's important to you is important to us.
God, I'm telling you, this girl just came out of nowhere.
And right now, what's important to Blake is not getting in trouble with his dad. The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident, even if it is your fault. Sorry, Squirrel's fault. Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For 25 years, they pushed buttons,
Stop that right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys love Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Behind every DIY.
There's more help than you think.
Sometimes help
is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G-League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Sox are trailing here 4-1. Still plenty of time here, but Trump will lead things off against Bayo, and Trump will foul that one away. And it's Ward and then Pete Alonso.
Something else to think about is, you know, with them being up 4-1, that bullpen's been really good for Baltimore here lately. They came into this in that 7-game win streak. That bullpen was pitching to a 0.7 ERA during that stretch. Their work cut out for them.
Red Sox pen has been such a big part of this 15 straight. Was again today.
Yeah. I mean, Whitlock has just been lights out.
And a routine play from Monasterio. They'll scoop that. One down. Aroldis Chapman continues to move up the save list. He is tied with the Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. He's very aware of that. Eck is going to join us here in the booth in the next half inning.
Holy shit!
Been in town. He's been in the Legends Suite.
Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. Great video from yesterday. I appreciate that. I really worked hard on it. I'm not gonna lie, I did procrastinate on it for a while, which is kind of shitty, but, you know. Glad that I got it up, got it out.
Kibitz, Lou Merloni's here too, by the way. Couldn't keep him away. Lou's not even working. And he's in the ball.
But yeah, poured my heart into that one.
He's not working.
He said Mace, his son Mason and his friends wanted to Uber to the game.
You're gonna share it? Well, I appreciate that.
I'll drive. I'll drive.
That's Lou.
How about Mace hit his first homer today?
How about that?
Went deep. He can pick it, just like his dad.
Yeah, his son's a player. Hit a bomb. And that one knocked foul down the right field line. by Taylor Ward, has been hit by a pitch, singled, and flied out. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Baltimore. A run, 4 hits, no errors for the Sox. One down, base is empty. We're into the 6th. And crack toward third. Durbin will gobble it and get it. 2 down.
Durbin makes it look so easy over there. That's tougher play than it looks for a third baseman, because the way Ward still runs decent down the line, you don't really have time to set your feet. You have to throw that on the run. When you're throwing it on the run, it's all the way across the infield. It's a long throw. He's been so accurate with that throwing arm.
Alonso's double, line to short, and taking ball 4 tonight. Tampa Bay now 4-1 on Toronto in the 6th inning. So the Rays have recovered since the Red Sox swept them in that first series, including doubleheader, to begin the second half. It is a good baseball team the Red Sox swept. Big Pete with 21 home runs. Crack a file here. Bayo to 81 pitches. So there's activity, as Will mentioned. Giovanni Moran thrown in the bullpen. And the 0-2 to Alonso. Bayo pitching like we're going to by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices.
Bayo got ahead of Alonso in his previous at bat, ran it full count, ended up striking him out with a challenge pitch. And I get it, right? You're ahead, but you want to be careful with a guy like this at the plate, trying to hold him at 4 runs, but a little bit more competitive pitches there with 2 strikes, trying to get a swing.
And a 2-2 from the righty. He's filled it up. Nobody on base here for the Orioles, and the 3-2. Ground ball again to short. Monasterio will scoop. And that'll retire the side. 4-1.
All right, that'll bring us to the bottom of the 6th.
When we come back.
Bayo once again lights out when coming in and after an opener.
At Allstate, what's important to you is important to us.
Dad, I am telling you, this Orioles came out of nowhere.
Red Sox have the 2nd highest run differential in the AL.
The good news is if you have accident forgiveness from Allstate, your auto rate won't go up just because of an accident.
They're probably like, I think, the 7th in the
Squirrels.
majors.
Because we all deserve a second chance. Right, Dad? If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Searching for something new? Subaru was rated higher than every other automotive brand by Consumer Reports. And Subaru is Consumer Reports' 2026 best overall automotive brand.
Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new Subaru Outback.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
sometimes help is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean by yourself.
What are you working on?
For the big, small, short, tall. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Yips, maybe 10 ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Well, Dennis Eckersley has not been in this booth for a little while, and the last thing he said to me was, I will not return until the Red Sox win 15 in a row. So here we go. We're great to have Dennis back with us, and it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
It really is, man. This brings back so much. It really does.
Good memories?
Good. Yeah. Really good memories, man. This place is special.
Dennis
And
Eckersley
I'm so lucky to be here for a long time with you.
was in the booth for a long time.
It's special to have you back. Especially
He retired a few years ago.
For the Red Sox, a fly by Rafaela to right field to get the sixth inning underway. Have you seen anything quite like this? You've been part of championships, great runs, spectacular teams. Well, what this Red Sox team has done here in the last 15?
I myself personally, I've been in maybe one team that won 14 in a row, but we did it earlier in the season. This is catch-up stuff that they're trying to do. Look where they are now. I can't help because I'm a pitcher. The pitching has been great all year long, and then you start banging the ball, and we haven't played well at home, right? Which is ridiculous.
Yes, till this, yeah.
Yeah, till this is about time. But this is incredible. I mean, the turnaround. I mean, you don't want to jinx anything, especially tonight. But going forward, I mean, they got a good club. They got a good starting rotation, and they could bang it, And they're going to make a move here. Something's going to happen.
They forced them to.
I agree.
So, you mentioned you name a lot here in recent weeks as Chappie has been moving up saves list. He has tied you now at 390. I think I asked you this several months ago. I said, is he a Hall of Famer? You said, absolutely.
Yes. Yes, who am I to say? I'm going to say, okay, you could go in and you can't. But this guy is the real deal. I mean, we knew when he broke in with Cincinnati, threw 100 miles an hour, he was a starter. And then he went to the bullpen and went, oh my goodness, what in the world? And for him to corral that gas over all these years, right? I mean,
38 years old, still doing it.
I mean, this guy, you see how he works. Look at his pipes, scare me. I mean, this guy's huge. But you know what I'm impressed with when I go over his career is where he did it. Where he did it. Big market teams. The Yankees, he did it for the Cubs. They won it there.
Yeah.
That impresses me. Because I was just little me in Oakland going, no, just quietly doing it. I know what the big markets are. I know what it's like to be on this mound at Fenway Park and try to get it done. That's why Papelbon was so great. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is a tough place to do it all the time. Yankee Stadium, Chicago, whatever. And that goes into all of this too, as far as Hall of Fame.
Bring the batter, 3-2 as we chat with the great Dennis Eckersley. Fouled at home plate. I think you're right, too, about Papelbon. I don't think he gets enough flowers.
No.
For what he did.
No.
He was an extraordinary closer.
Right, because you give it up once here, they're up your yin-yang. You know what I'm saying? I know this market is tough. Yeah. And he did his number here, right? A couple world championships. I mean, he was the man. I mean, he had his act. What an act he had, too.
He still got it.
He still got it. I love that guy. I'm telling you.
He's out there in the studio right now.
God, I used to hoot on him. He misses. Remember, he'd blow a save, and he'd be mad at me because I said something bad about him. But he's a character,
Did
man.
a great career. Yeah. He was just nails, man.
Totally. But Wagner got it in. Was that last year or the year before?
Yeah.
So here we go. I mean, let's go.
3-2 on the way to Williard. He will flare that into left field. Ward coming on. They'll slide to make the catch. 2 down. In front of Contreras.
There he goes.
Get a little out there. Pat.
Totally.
One great closer to another.
Yeah.
How's life for you?
Life is good. I got 2 grandkids in California. They're 7 years old.
Oh.
I mean, come on. I mean, this is what life's all about.
I got a 9-month-old and a 5-month-old.
I'm telling you.
And I didn't realize quite what it was like until you started talking about being a granddad. It changes your life.
It does. But personally, from my heart, because I'm sitting here right now, I miss Boston.
Do you?
I really do.
Wilson will take another hit batsman. Nothing new for him, and he's aboard with 2 down. What do you miss most about Boston?
I was alive here. You know when I was doing stuff with you? It got to me after a while. You know what I mean? It gets to you doing this job. It does. So if you care.
Yeah.
Buy in, right? Yeah, you got to care, man, and you got to know what's going on. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it eats you alive.
Yeah, but it made you great.
I was on the edge. You know what I mean?
It made you great at it.
But
you set the bar. I'll tell you that.
What, I appreciate it more than ever now. The older you get, you know, I really do. I was so lucky to be here.
Ground ball wrapped to Holiday.
That's on number 3.
Much too quick. It is always a gift to see him.
Yeah, and I mean it from my heart, man. It's some of the best years of my life.
You're the best.
You got it.
Love you.
And good luck to you. You've been great since I left.
It means a lot.
Right.
You need a rally from him, 4-1.
All right.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
Hey, you stop laughing right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
Protecting what you care about is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. That's why we have a plan to protect just about anything, like this car. Up, up. And this awesome bike. The stuff in that apartment you're renting, it's protected. This golf cart, it's protected. Hey, don't worry, that phone's protected too. Protection for just about every part of life, no matter what kind of life you have. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate. This one.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
sometimes help
Is delivered.
Sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
That's first take, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving to the 7th inning, 4-1. The Orioles, they've out at the Red Sox 7-4. A really fine effort out of Brian again out of the bullpen. As he goes 5 1/3 scoreless and allows 4 hits, struck out 5.
Yeah, fastball looked good. He ran some deep counts, but kind of a bend but don't break out. But he made pitches when he needed to.
Kept the Red Sox in the game.
Sure did.
So within striking distance here, yeah. So Moran on the lefty to take on Henderson and Kowser. First 2 men up. What a treat to spend time with Dennis Eckersley. It was just phenomenal.
Just the absolute best. First game I ever called in the booth here was with you two. And it was a special night, obviously getting to do that for first time here at Fenway, where I had so many memories of the field, but getting to do it alongside you guys.
Shot to center field, long run, stayed on, nothing to get it. It's off into the triangle. Henderson takes off for second. He's rounding, is on his way into third base. No play there as he dives in with a triangle triple.
That sucks.
Well, you wouldn't know that he's struggled against lefties this year. He's got 3 doubles and a triple off lefties in 3 games in this series. As far as smoked into the triangle, 103 off the bat, and with his wheels, it's an easy triple.
So Bayo kept them off the board every time he was in the game. When he bent a little bit, didn't break, but now runner at third against Moran and nobody out. And a bunt attempt fouled away. Something the Red Sox have been doing quite a bit lately.
The infielder is not all the way in. They're kind of playing that in-between look. So Kowser saw that and was just trying to put something on the ground to the right side where Henderson with his speed would be able to score.
And the safety squeeze. No bunt here, a strike at 94. 0-2. for the Orioles, 1 run on 4 hits for the Sox. No errors tonight. And the 0-2. I think the thing that always comes through with Dennis Eckersley, and it was from the moment you worked with him to the years I worked with him, is he's so genuine. Says what's on his mind, says what he means. Telling you he always wanted the Red Sox to win. And foul back. It's true of all of us up here. We're all fans of the Boston Red Sox. So he was talking about, first we sat down, he said, I don't want to jinx the Red Sox. I don't want to jinx the winning streak.
True ball player.
That's him. 0-2. Off the plate, no throw to third. Heck had the best line about retirement I ever heard from an athlete. He said, your dad should come down from the stands, put his arm around your shoulder and tell you it's time to go home. 1-2. Missed away with a changeup, 2-2. Encarnacion Strand. Not been a problem tonight, but he was earlier today. And on Monday, he's up deck. Here's the 2-2. That goes all the way to the backstop. Kind of stuck there, too, and the run is in. And
that's going to score, bring in that run.
And 5-1 Baltimore.
This sucks.
Well, twice today. You've seen that. Wild pitches bringing in runs. Trying to get through this, keep these guys somehow. No outs, man at third. Somehow keep them there. And sweeper, they got away from him.
Weiss it up in a pen. So big run in there, 5-1. Count 3-2 on Cowser. And that one gets underneath, and that's downstairs for ball 4. Might have got the umpire.
Yeah, it did.
So that'll be a walk. With nobody out.
Might have got Mr. Drake in a not so good spot on that walk. Yep.
May need a moment. Another base runner here for the Birds, and Encarnacion Strand will step in. He struck out twice tonight and fly to center. And a reminder that on Friday night at 7:15, that'll be game 1 of the Toronto series. That is on Apple TV. Well, Saturday and Sunday we'll have for you on NESN. Friday night's on Apple. 1-10. Drop down. We'll take it. The throw by Narvaez got him. We'll move the runner up to second. And bring up Dylan Beavers, who has 2 hits tonight. He's already driven in 2. Sacrifice bunt goes 2-3. Beavers a 2-run single in the first, base hit in the third. He's also flying out to left. Only been 1 inning tonight where the Orioles have not had a base run. That was the 6th inning. They won 1-2-3. Every other inning they've had traffic. And strike 1. Cano, the right-hander, listening in their pen. We'll mention their bullpen has actually been very good here in recent weeks. Go 1. Red Sox have won the first 6 games of their longest homestand of the year. 10 games, 10 days, 3 series. strike. Now Watson, the Red Sox righty, loosening.
Weissert up there. That extra run coming across changed their mind there. Obviously, the offense hasn't been able to do a lot against Bradish. A few hard hit balls the last couple innings, but really it was that 4 spot in the first that just put them in such a bad spot.
He held up. Change up 2-2. Evers is 1 for 1 in his career against Moran. And Giovanni from the stretch. High chop to first. Contreras off the bag. And the foot raise. The pitcher wins it. Down to third. Here's Cowser. 2 down.
Real close, a lot closer than you wanted. Lefties tend to fall off the mound towards the third base side. Wilson's had to go a long ways to get this ball in the 4-hole. Has to hit Moran almost like a receiver on a slant route. Just beats him.
Trying to keep this man from scoring. We've got Rodriguez with a double and a single. 2 for 3. Drove in a run in the first inning. They sent 9 men to hit. Not the way the Red Sox wanted this one to begin, but that's how the Red Sox started Game 1 today, by ripping off 4 runs in the first inning. Now Baltimore's added a 5th.
Careful here. We're on third again. A lot of the off speed from Moran, the changeup and the sweeper have been finding dirt a lot.
2-0, and that'll miss. Ball 3. Jackson Holiday on deck. Nothing easy tonight.
Nothing easy ever.
And Moran home with a 3-0.
Chester.
Cowser walking off third base and a 3-1. Big swing and a miss on the changeup.
He's got that changeup. That's his go-to pitch. Kind of pitches backwards with it, makes the fastball play up. So far today, it's not quite had that command, but that was a good one right there in the hitter's count.
Three-two from the lefty. And put him away, back to the change. Baltimore grabs another run. They're ahead 5-1.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a big-name free agent signing. The DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida to Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
Making every dollar count is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. That's why we help you find more ways to save on car insurance. Good students in your house? Savings. Drive safe? Congrats, you save. Drive less? More savings. Multiple vehicles? Savings. Bundle home and auto? You guessed it. Savings. You can live a lot of life with all those savings. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
America needs a man.
This guy's kind of cute. Hey, little guy.
Idiots. On the other 70, these troopers.
This is the second time you tried to kill Barbara in a week.
Are reporting for duty. No new info on the guy who did it. Oh, so it couldn't have been a woman?
Sexist.
Not sexist.
We could be criminals.
You ever see Ocean's 8? I'm not. Super Troopers 3, rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Sometimes help is delivered.
And sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
Gibbs, maybe tennis I've ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Take Flight, presented by Yingling. Flight, your vibe, your beer. Back to Monday.
With his young career, one of the biggest homers he's hit. This one took the lead for the Red Sox in the 8th with 2 outs. We lost our minds up here. We sure did, for good reason.
We were not alone.
Kept the streak going.
Throughout New England at that moment, and all across Red Sox Nation. 5 of the 7, 5-1 Baltimore. In here, Cano out of the bullpen's been tough. A 2.48 ERA. 36 of his 44 outings have been scoreless.
A big-time ground ball guy. Wants a run and sink on that fastball. He's got a split on the throw. He's got a sweeper as well.
Caleb tonight a walk and a tapper to short. Will be followed by Duran and then Monasterio. So far, quiet night. Red Sox with 4 hits. Broken bat going up the middle. One hopper corralled by Henderson. Very rangy shortstop. 1 down. And that'll go to Jarren Duran next, 0 for 2.
That was a sinker right there, telling you about that late movement. Mid-90s, breaks a lot of bats with that pitch. It's played by Henderson. In between hop.
Jarren is lined to left and grounded out to second. He's 2 for 3 lifetime against Cano.
This is a good guy to get back to left center. Had a good swing his last at bat that way.
Call strike.
Not only does it keep you on the splitter, but it keeps you on that running fastball away from him. Nice little souvenir right there.
It was Wilson Contreras who gave him that.
Very cool. Making memories.
Roller foul. 1-2.
Big league bats go with that big league hair.
That is major league hair. Oh, that's a haircut.
Or lettuce, shall we?
Well, I just walked out of the booth, right?
See that pin? My first game. It's his first big league game. He walks away. It's only downhill from here. Got a bat.
What a night. 2-2.
Front row seats and a bat from Wilson Contreras. Hey, Dad, let's go to another game tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Day off. You know.
Not too shabby. 2-2. Little chopper to first base. Alonso will feed the pitcher. 2 up, 2 down. Red Sox trying to do a very tough thing, and that is sweep a doubleheader, let alone 2 times on the same homestand.
How about going for 5 consecutive sweeps? Just absurd.
And in a series of 3 games or more, Red Sox have never done that. Well, was talking about a lot of stuff Red Sox hadn't done before. And winning 16 in a row, which is what they're trying to do tonight. Monasterio has had a good evening with the bat. 2 singles. 2 for 2. Ground ball to third. And a bobble. And Encarnacio Strand comes up, gunning and gets him. That's all for the Sox in the 7th.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Backyard campouts, early morning coffees. Oh, left. Oh, it's your yard now. Because it's not just the home we protect, it's all the memories you make there. Nice work, you two. Come on, buddy. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
Hey, you stop rocking right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of cola.
and pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
Sometimes help is delivered. And sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
Red Sox baseball on NESN brought to you by Viva Tequila Seltzer. Grab your sampler pack today at Cappy's locations throughout Massachusetts. Zero sugar in every can. By Planet Fitness, only $15 a month. And by West Shore Home Remodeling Reimagined. Great moment for that young man. There's something about the Dodger cap. See Contreras coming through in the clutch. For that youngster, as he has all year for the Red Sox. Too shabby, man.
I'm sure he realizes yet just how special that is. One day.
Jackson Holiday will look at the strike. 1 for 2 of the walk today. Watson into the action. 4.5 ERA. Working the 8th. Has to keep it right here.
What's up, Biscuit?
5-1.
Sorry, I didn't see your comment for a few minutes. How you doing?
Through the whole base hit. Holiday was the first knock in this one, but that leads off the 8th inning. 9 hits now for Baltimore. So a leadoff single brings up Chadwick Tromp, who's gone 0 for 3. Baltimore jumping out in front 4-0 in the first inning. Crowd has been looking for opportunities to get involved because they played such an active role in some of these great Red Sox.
No worries, you're chilling.
Streak. There's not many
Yeah,
teams-
15-game winning streak. Looks like it might come to an end tonight. I was hoping to break it. We tied the Red Sox longest winning streak ever.
Woke him up a little bit.
I was hoping to break it tonight, but
Runner goes and popped up into right field. Holiday's going to have to get back, and Brave makes the catch as we toss it down to Jemai Webster.
Well, Dave, you mentioned this earlier, and Red Sox interim manager Chad Tracy going into the Woo Sox Hall of Fame. I talked to him about it. He said he's humbled by the honor with the off day. He's happy to be able to be there, but also wanted to make sure that his schedule lined up. His wife, his kids will be there, and his parents also in attendance, as well as one of his best friends at the game, his bench coach, Jose David Flores. It just goes to show, though, how much of a whirlwind this has been for Trace. This will only be the second time he's been back to Worcester since taking over the big league club. The first time was to pack up his apartment on an off day and get back here. This time, a little more special. He spent 5 years as Woo Sox manager.
Worcester huge for him. Obviously got him ready for the big league job.
Yeah, I mean, growing up around a father that was a big league manager helps a lot, too. You know, it's just part of the reason for the success he's having and as comfortable as he is up here at the big league level is the fact that he spent time in Worcester with a lot of these players, right? He knows them, their trust. Those relationships have already been built. Matters a lot.
And they're guys who have come up and played for him, performed for him up here.
he's handled the situation perfectly. Right, he came up into a tough situation. It's never a good situation when a AAA manager gets brought up mid-season. It means somebody got fired because the team's not playing well. Step into.
Well, team's playing well now.
Left field coming in on that Duran.
Did not tonight. Down number 2.
Never too high, never too low. That's it. That is a real serious skill to do that at the major league level.
Yeah, and he's a joy to talk to. And get to talk to him down during batting practice, before the games, and he just wants to talk ball all the time. It's in his DNA.
He's the same guy right now on a 15-game heater that he was when the Red Sox were in last place. Although he's enjoying this a lot more. Trying to rally tonight and make it 16 straight.
I'd say dinner tastes a little better here the last couple weeks.
The attendance tonight at Fenway, fans packing in, 38,005 sellout. 35,000 for game 1 today.
I think that's more impressive. Right?
Yes.
Midday game during the week.
I was talking to some of the Oriole broadcasters. They were like, realize you got 35,000 here for a day game that wasn't planned. It was a makeup game. So believe me, it impresses a lot of people. The passion here. 1-2 the count. As we said, wrapping up game 1, you have to cherish moments like this. You may never see anything like this again.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Sox have
didn't for 80 years.
Going to win tonight. Keep it rolling. Although that young man's night is already made. And it takes off and flick foul. On a play. Holiday back to first. Numbers on the streak. 6 runs a game. The pitching the Red Sox roll out. Even given that, it's incredible.
Yeah, plus 56 run differential over 15 games.
And taken off, and that one yanked to Monasterio at short. And Alonso retired. Go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-1 Baltimore.
Head to the bottom of the 8th here.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Nice work, you two. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons.
And you stop laughing right now.
Pushed limits.
Hey, leader of Cola.
And pushed their luck.
You boys like Mexico!
But it's never too late to push things a little farther. On August 7th,
Hoping for a crazy 9th inning, yeah.
comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Sometimes help is delivered. And sometimes it's just a tap away. Because do it yourself doesn't have to mean all by yourself.
What are you working on?
For the big, small, short, tall. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Strong play of the game. Not from this game, but Saturday, presented by New England Chevy Dealers. Together, let's drive. Wilyer Abreu with the swing of the streak, perhaps. absolute bomb in the clutch.
You know, these guys have just been taking turns, taking big swings to win these ball games, to keep the streak going. That was my favorite one. Just unreal. The reaction, the call from you guys up here, the crowd reaction. You got tarps off all over the place. It was great.
Unbelievable. Said that about 100 times. 5-1, the Orioles had the lead last out of the 8th inning. Jahmai Jones is going to hit in a 9 spot. And bats for Narvaez. It'll be Ziegler and Rafaela against the veteran Andrew Kittredge. Crowd wants some offense here late in the game. Jones, the pinch hitter. 0-2.
It's mainly fastball, slider from Kittredge. He's got a really good slider.
And he swung and missed on one of those sliders. That's going to be strike 3. And a run out for the Sox in the bottom of the 8th.
Throws that slider hard. Just kind of see the bottom just fall out of it. Like Jones was geared up for the fastball, didn't get it.
Top of the order in Ziegler, 0 for 3. He's grounded out twice and struck out. He's looking for a spark here. Cedon on deck. And a base hit in center field. And that's a start.
Base hit there.
He is always bringing electricity.
Yeah, he is. He hasn't seen many fastballs lately. He was ready for that one first pitch. Got a sinker at 96. Some good swing on it. Just stayed at the big part of the field. That's more what we were seeing the first few weeks when he got up here. It slowed down a little bit here lately. Good swing.
A little monster seat shot here. Right back in. Another trip through. Foul for strike 1. Sox have hit a lot of home runs. Cedon got one in game 1. Fenway getting noisy.
Strike 2.
0-2.
You know, we got the tarps coming off all over the place. Again, right, normally at the stadium you see it in the one little section. Not here. It's everywhere.
Ziegler with the lead off first and a 2-strike pitch. But foul. Getting 38,000 on hand tonight. I think to witness some more history. The day crowd saw the Red Sox win their 15th consecutive game to tie the franchise record 80 years ago. So it's down and in. That's going to advance the runner.
Runner advances to second.
Stop and Ziegler up to second.
I'll tell you what, Obi, if you peel that Nesson photo off, I bet they come back. I might not.
I don't want anyone to run in terror. A man in the scoring position. Cedon trying to pick him up. High pop to center field. Underneath that.
Not that number 2.
Ziegler has to stay put, and 2 now. In front of Wilyer Abreu.
There's Wilyer.
Well, you're 0 for 3 so far. 2 strikeouts that fly to left. 2 away in the 8th. 5-1 Orioles. Well, you're sitting there with 15 home runs. Kittredge home with a 1-0. High fly ball left center field on a run. Cowser.
Cowser's under that for round number 3. So we head to the 9th.
Round number 3. 1 hit, 1 left.
Here's the pitch.
That's why they call it an anytime home run, guys. Think it happen anytime.
Rounding the bases, going around, going low, going high. How are you? Best day of the week. What's up, Chris? Hey, Bob. How you doing? Round the third. He's coming home. Woo!
He does this every time.
Every time.
New customers bet up to $5 for 5 days and get $1,000 in bet reset tokens.
Real cocktails. Perfectly mixed. Cutwater.
In the summer, how your team swings the bat swings your mood. Riding pretty high. But nothing lasts too long in baseball. So just travel home for a series before those bats go cold. Come on, book that trip. It's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
75% of summer flings won't get their fling on this summer. Don't become a summer statistic. Get outside stat with Banana Boat's sheer, light, touchable protection.
Your game is on MLB Network Radio every day and night with Sirius XM. Catch live hometown broadcast for every game all season long. MLB Network Radio, only on Sirius XM.
Blue Bunny Mini Swirls. Mini treats for moments worth freezing. Blue Bunny. Freeze the moment.
We call home, delivering trusted care, everyday essentials, and support that goes beyond a prescription. You can learn more at CVS.com. Moving on to the 9th inning. New battery here for the Sox. Connor Wong takes over behind the plate. Alec Ball, who is the 27th man, will be the new pitcher. Get to add another one for a doubleheader. Picked off by Seager.
That's out number 1.
Not a great throw, but in time to get him, and they dig back Contreras and one away.
Kind of play going up the middle away from first base. This is kind of a fade away on the run throw. One hopper to Contreras. Good look at it right here as he's makes that tough throw. Long hop though, that's the easy one for the first baseman.
So it brings up Cowser. On base 3 times. He had a base hit, 2 walks. He has scored a run. And he'll look at a strike. 94 miles an hour. Red Sox will have due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. Contreras, Yoshida, and Durbin. Trying to fight their way back. And keep this winning streak alive. They have had 6 come from behind wins during the 15-game winning streak. Wells active in their bullpen.
Gave up the homer to Durbin. Game 1.
So go see him again. 1-2 to count. One down, base is empty. In the top of the 9th and a 1-2. Came out of it 98 with that fastball.
Yeah, he's got a good heater. We heard all about that as he first came up earlier in the year. Last through July 17th against Tampa, he covered 3 innings, just 2 hits, no runs. 2 ball well.
fouled off.
Tampa Bay has a 4-2 lead on Toronto in the 9th inning. And now they have a 2.5 game lead over the Yankees. Yankees have won the nightcap 2-0 over the Pirates, so they split their doubleheader with Pittsburgh today. And they finished for the day. Red Sox not done yet. Here comes the 7th pitch of this at bat. To Colton Cowser. And a 1-2 home. Slight foul. Chapman worked game number 1. Picked up his 390th career save. And the Red Sox 6-3 victory. Left-handers 1-2 to Cowser. Off the mid all the way to the backstop with a breaking ball.
The curveball that just slipped out of the hand.
2-2.
2-2 count.
Nobody on base, 1 down. And got
strike 3.
94. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
A good sinker there, right at the bottom of the zone, really where you're not going to get hurt. Exactly where he wanted it. Earlier in the bat went 98, topped the zone with the 4-seamer, uses that 2-seamer down below. It's a good spot for it.
Encarnacion Strand has gone 0 for 3. He had a sacrifice bunt earlier in the game. That's by him at 97. And Bo's got giddy up on that heater.
He does. That 4-seamer really gets up there quick. With that delivery, where he leans back and hides the baseball, and then it's on you.
And bounced up there. And a southpaw with a 1-1. He's in front in 97. Gamble ready. Hitter is not. Everybody's set, 2 down, and a 1-2 pitch. And popped up. 15 back, Siegler underneath. He's got it.
And that's on number 3. So we're headed to the bottom of the 9th, where the Red Sox will have their last chance to come back in this game to extend it to 16 in a row. But
let's take a look back at this historic 15-game win streak.
Yeah.
I think everybody's just enjoying this SoCal vibe and just having fun out here. So it was good to see the boys swinging today.
Oh, sweep here, the Angels.
That's our mentality. We just keep the momentum going.
The Red Sox sweep Chicago.
3-2 pitch on the way. Siegler swings and he clobbers one, tailing toward the pole. It is gone.
You can't ever count us out. You really can't.
9 straight for the Boston Red Sox.
The All-Star break has come and gone. You got to come ready to play out of the break.
And a swing and a drive. Right field. He's crushed it on. You got to be kidding me. And the Red Sox just can't.
Saturday's game, man. It was so fun. That was my favorite game of the year.
Ball left field. This is deep. Back it goes. Yes, sir. It's out of here. And that's 14 in a row, baby. The Red Sox win their 15th in a row to tie So that was earlier today, the last of those pieces, and we're dying to add another edited piece in there at the end.
It's been so fun to watch. Obviously, still a chance here for a little magic, late inning magic. As we told you, Wells gave it up, gave up a homer to Durbin in game 1 of this series. Got a good part of the lineup coming up to do some damage, but boys, it's been fun. Right from where this was and where this team was, to just not throw up the white flag and say, you know what, let's fight and put together the run they have. It's been really special to watch.
Catching the 1946 Red Sox, who won 15 straight, done earlier today. Still time to add on. 5 runs on 9 hits for Baltimore, run on 5 hits for the Red Sox. Everybody's got the rally caps going, and here comes Wells out of the bullpen. They get Contreras, Yoshida, Durbin. So 4, 5, 6. Contreras typically the man who starts it. And he will take ball 1 in a catcher challenge.
Might have just got the very top of the zone. It's close up there.
ABS powered by T-Mobile. That is a strike. So the count flips 0-1.
Strike 2.
Man, did he try and crush that ball 900 feet? 0-2.
Not sure he could swing much harder than that. Watch this hack. Goodness. I think his shoes are tied tight.
And a 2-strike pitch to Wilson. Side, and that got him.
Oh, that hit him.
Pitch. They grazed him. Wells can't believe it. But Contreras is aboard. Hit by pitch for the second time in this game.
He clearly felt something. He's up there trying to hit something on the pike. He's right on that line.
I don't think it hit him.
I guess so.
But, all right, I'll take it.
If you're going to get hit by a pitch, that's the best way to do it.
17th time he's been hit by a pitch. Again, twice tonight. So here comes Massa with a base runner. There have been magical moments throughout this 15-game winning streak. Nothing would top this.
Nothing. Yeah, this will be the best.
The 1-0 to Masataka. In for a strike. He is 1 for 3 with a home run against Wells. And a 1-1 on the way. Fly ball center field. Cowser backing up onto the track. He's
got number 1.
1 down.
You have to absolutely hammer a ball today to left center field. The wind's blowing in from left.
I mean, what a fun win streak it's been.
Right there, it's not going to
It's not over yet, but if it is, don't be sad because it's over. Just be happy that it happened.
Last time that he saw Wells, he hit the ball on the ballpark.
I'll have a lot of fun memories from that.
And one of the most dramatic home runs in a while for the Red Sox, and certainly in the life of this winning streak. It was a game winner for Durbin. Thinking about that again on a 4-seamer.
He got Wells on a cutter, kind of up and away, and he hooked it out of here. We went with the 4-seamer on that one.
Duran on deck. Contreras at first. And popped up on
that's
the
popped up.
infield. And a play for the shortstop Henderson.
It's out number 2.
2 down in the 9th for the Red Sox. And here comes Duran. 5-1 Baltimore.
Duran 0 for 3 tonight.
On the night, Jaron is lined to left, grounded to second, and grounded to the right side, first base to the pitcher. He is 1 for 4 against Wells lifetime. And a little flare on
Nope,
the infield.
that'll do it.
Be caught by Holiday. That's the ball game. The Red Sox lose for the first time since the 1st of July. The 15-game
Damn.
winning streak.
15-day winning streak, 21-day winning streak in a way.
Winning streak, tying the franchise record earlier today.
That was beautiful, but it's over. And I'm not even that sad. I'm really not. Like, it sucked, but yeah. What a good run. What a fucking run. And it's going to continue. This run's going to fucking continue. We're not done yet. We're not fucking done yet. It's the most fired up I think I've been after a loss. Like, it really doesn't feel that shattering right now.
DJ's coming in, go win another series, keep this thing going.
But
Tell you what, I'm stunned. Stunned the Red Sox actually lost the game.
Forgot what it felt like.
That's right.
yeah, it's kind of the general mood. Is like nobody really seems that upset about this. It's just like, yeah, it happened. We're happy that it happened. Wish that we broke the record.
The Red Sox who taste
But
defeat the first time in a long, long time. And as you mentioned, day off tomorrow, and then Toronto in for 3 games beginning on Friday. Stay tuned for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. TC, Jim, and Pat will break it down, the key moments tonight. And plus, they'll preview the 3-game series against the Blue Jays on Friday. That was absolutely incredible. I hope we all cherish what we just saw. That and more coming up after the break.
it was. But for the first time in a while, I'll be putting one on the L column. That brings us to 24-18, so 6 games above 500 on the stream record for the season. And then all-time 103-95. So getting close to our 200th stream. But yeah, I'm not even gonna read off stats. I have plans, so I'm gonna get off now. So see you guys. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll be live Friday. But not for the Red Sox. For the fucking trucks. There'll be trucking.